So this is the last paragraph of the first reading on potential energy. And let's just get right to it. This is paragraph 4, so if you'll mark this, paragraph 4. And a question to be thinking about as we just read this last little paragraph: what are energy transformations? How is energy transferred from one object to another, or from matter to matter when we think about it, or from one object to another object? So let's read this paragraph. In addition to being stored or used, energy can also be transformed or converted. And transformed simply means that it can be changed. So the form of the energy can be changed or converted from one form to another. If you've ever bounced a ball, you've witnessed a transformation of energy. So a transformation of energy is when energy is actually, can you just get your green marker? Let's just get this right now, because this is just about the only thing we have to mark in this paragraph. Transformation of energy, this is when energy is transformed or converted from one form to another. Okay? And we'll link that right there. So, if you've ever bounced a ball, you've witnessed an energy transformation. As the ball is held above the ground, it has potential energy, or we store energy in it. When it's released, the potential energy transformed into the kinetic energy of motion. So we will look at other energy transformations in our next reading. So take a look at this diagram down here at the bottom. So down at the bottom here we see a basic, this is a basic power plant structure. You know, you're creating steam to turn a turbine, which turns a generator, which produces electricity. And so we have whatever form of energy we're using to create fire, to heat water, and then the water changes states and becomes steam. The steam runs through a device called a turbine with blades on it. It's just kind of like a water wheel, but it works with steam and pressure. So pressure builds up, and steam blasts the turbine round and round and round, and the turbine has an axle connecting it to a device that actually produces electromagnetic pulses that we understand to be energy. That energy goes out into the power grid, goes out onto the power lines. The power lines, if you notice right here, bring the energy to our house or to a building. In the building, we have the power in the form of energy, in the form of electricity, brought to the receptacles or the plugs where we plug in our devices. And finally, we can turn a device on, and we have electrical energy, which may be changed into light, or that might be changed into heat in the oven or the stove, or it could be changed into a spinning blade on a saw, or any number of different types, different forms of energy. But mostly we see electricity being used to produce mechanical energy of some sort. So this is the last paragraph of this first reading, and make sure you get these couple of things marked. I think get your blue colored pencil real quickly, and we'll just say this first idea is pretty important. In addition to being stored or used, energy can also be transformed or converted from one form to another, and that's also a description of what transformation of energy is. But that is the main idea in this paragraph, to think about how is energy changed from form to form so that we can use it in the way that we want to use energy.